Right, let's get straight into it. If you're a naturalized British citizen and you're even thinking about renouncing your citizenship to get indefinite leave to remain back, well, there's a deadline on the horizon you just cannot afford to miss. We're talking about the 10-year long residence route. And believe me, the window to use it is closing, and it's closing fast. So what you're about to hear is absolutely critical.
So, just to be 100% clear who this is for you. You're a naturalized citizen, and for whatever reason, you're looking to renounce that status and go back to having indefinite leave to remain, or ILR. If that sounds like you really need to listen up, because a massive change is just around the corner.
And here it is. This is the date you need to burn into your memory. Autumn 2026. That's the government's deadline. It's when the entire 10-year-long residence route to settlement is expected to be abolished, gone. Make no mistake, the clock is well and truly ticking on this. Okay, so let's dive into what that ticking clock really, truly means for you. Because this isn't just some minor adjustment to the rules. No, this is a major window of opportunity that's about to slam shut, and it's all down to a huge change in the UK's immigration rules. So here's the absolute heart of the matter. The government is getting rid of the 10-year long residence route to settlement. Now, for years, this has been a really fundamental pathway for people who've built their lives here over a decade, and very soon, it's just gonna be gone.
But here's where it gets interesting, how these rule changes usually work. There's this legal idea called a saving clause, and frankly, it's your lifeline. Think of it like a safety net. What it means is, if you get your application in before the rules change, it has to be assessed under the old rules, not the new ones. And getting your head around this is the key to the whole strategy.
So, with that lifeline in mind, what is the single most important thing you need to do right now? We're going to put the main recommendation right here at the front so there's absolutely zero confusion.
And this is it. This is the core strategy. You have to submit your indefinite leave to remain application as soon as you possibly can. Don't wait. The whole idea here is to get your application safely logged in the system before that autumn 2026 deadline hits and the entire route vanishes. And look, this isn't just wishful thinking. This is based on how the Home Office has worked for years. The source material for this explainer puts it perfectly. It says there's a strong expectation your application will be considered under the old rules, even if the final decision comes through after the route has been officially abolished. That should give you some real confidence in this apply now strategy. Right, so let's get down to the brass tacks. How do you actually do this? Because let's face it, you're juggling two pretty major applications at the same time, one to renounce your citizenship and another to apply for ILR.
The key here is to think in parallel. You can lodge both your ILR application and your renunciation application at roughly the same time. There's absolutely no need to wait for one to be finished before you start the other. In fact, you really shouldn't wait.
But, and this is a really, really crucial point, there is a critical bit of timing here. Even though you apply in parallel, your renunciation has to be fully completed before the Home Office makes a final decision on your ILR. If you get that sequence wrong, your ILR application could be refused for a simple reason. At the moment of decision, you're still technically a British citizen. It's a delicate bit of timing, but it's totally manageable. And this timeline you see here shows you perfectly why acting now is your best bet. You submit your applications now. Then you have the processing period for both. That's the bit you can't control. But the vital thing is, by getting your ILR application in early, you've secured your place in the queue under the old rules way before that autumn 2026 cutoff. This timeline is your friend, but you've got to get on it, like today. Okay, so no strategy is ever 100% risk-free. So it's only right that we're totally transparent about what you need to keep in mind. While this approach is really solid, there are just a few variables to think about. So what are these risks? Well, first off, we haven't actually seen the final wording of the new rules yet. It'd be a huge break from how things are normally done, but it's possible they might not include a saving clause. Second, processing delays can always happen, and that's just out of your hands. And third, your own personal circumstances can't change for the worse after you've applied. Your eligibility has to stay solid right up until the moment they make that decision. So, when you weigh everything up, you've got the hard deadline, the clear strategy, and those small but real risks. What is the definitive path forward from here? It really all boils down to one clear, powerful recommendation. The best strategy you can take is to get on with both your ILR and your renunciation applications and do it promptly. Acting now gives you the biggest possible advantage. It puts your case under the protection of the current rules before they're gone for good.
And that really just leaves one final question. It's the question this whole explainer has been leading up to, and it's one that only you can answer. The success of this entire strategy hangs on taking immediate action. So let me ask you directly, are your documents ready to go?